Hi, I'm Julie Chavanat with Yoga Tree Consulting, and I'm here today again talking about organization. And yikes, I know that's a cringeworthy topic for a lot of people, but hear me out. I promise it will help you. So, if you're like me, if you're like most teachers who start yoga teacher training, you are very comfortable, familiar with the 1 hour class, 1.5 hour class. Maybe you've run a couple of yoga workshops, so you feel comfortable in that format of teaching. It's, for the most part, a one-way street, right? You are talking and giving direction to your students, to your trainees. This is where yoga teacher training is very different, and you likely already realize that as well. In yoga teacher training, you're going to be with your group, leading training for longer than an hour at a time, longer than an hour and a half at a time. And if you have a Yoga Alliance registered school, you need to also make sure that you are covering all the topics for the required number of hours. So this is where a schedule can come in handy. You'll probably have a group of core activities that you're doing every training, yoga practice, posture lab work, discussions, perhaps journaling. But even with all of that, I have found that it's very easy to get off track. Someone will ask a question, someone else will respond, and pretty soon everybody's engaged in the conversation and you're way off track. You want discussion, you want conversation at your yoga teacher training, but you also need to, as the leader of the training, need to be able to keep everybody on track. And so this is where, again, a calendar, a schedule comes in handy. I have mine scheduled out to the hour, which again, probably cringing 2 times, right, in this video, but it really has helped me be more present, be more engaged with the trainees, because I know already, based on my schedule, that I've allotted 30 minutes for this topic, or 60 minutes, or 90 minutes. And so the conversation that's going on is well within the time frame that I have planned. And I also know that we'll get to the topics. And if I feel we're getting down to using up all 30 minutes we have for the topic, I know that I need to start directing people back on topic. But in the meantime, I can be engaged in the conversation. I can understand what people are asking or what they're discussing, find ways to relate that back to the larger topics, and really have a much more organized and more engaging yoga teacher training. So if you would like a copy of a schedule, it's very straightforward, but you can get a copy from my website, make it your own. It is yogatreeconsulting.com/resources. All right, thanks for tuning in.